In Kikuyu Town, Kiambu County, a diverse group of stakeholders has gathered to dialogue on the state of nutrition. Religious leaders, women's groups, youth representatives, civil society organizations, and county officials are all here with one single mission: to strengthen nutrition advocacy, influence policy, and ensure that every household has access to safe, diverse, and nutritious food.
What we do in Kenya is in terms of strengthening women leadership, especially in farmer groups, community platforms, but also in the civil society alliances that we have here in Kenya. We also support in terms of women-led productive resources. And when I say women-led productive resources, is we're looking at kitchen gardens, we're looking at small ruminant livestock, we're looking at climate smart practices that are actually women-led.
When a woman is pregnant, they were told not to eat eggs because the baby will be too big. They'll not be able to give birth vizuri. But even a child, there are those myths that a child is not supposed to eat egg because they will not be able to talk faster. So those are some of the things that we are able, during this dialogue, those are some of the things that we are able to unpack and say that, you know what, eggs provide protein, and you're supposed to give your child the same meal that you as an adult you are consuming, so that this child is able to be nutrient secure.
At the heart of these discussions is the understanding that nutrition is not just about food, but about equity, access, climate resilience, and gender inclusion.
We're also addressing harmful gender norms that limit women's agency. So involving men is really critical in terms of ensuring that women get empowered and men do not feel threatened. So that's how we also work with men.
Yes, we are involving young men and women, and that's we take it to be very, very important, because where previously men were the controllers of farming, they are the ones who own the rat, and women were feeling as if they are not part and parcel. But now that is changing because of the training we are giving to the farmers.
For many of the women present, this dialogue is an opportunity to speak about the daily realities they face, from food production to feeding their families, and to influence decisions that affect their lives.
Hapo awali mzee akisema utapanda tu mahindi na viazi peke yake, hiyo tu ndio taendelea kupanda. Haukuwa na authority ya kusema kwamba, ama hakukuwa na hiyo makubaliano ati mzee anaweza kukubali upande viazi hapa upande mahindi hapa upande vegetables. Ilikuwa ni uamuzi yake. Angekaa tu aseme huku hakuna kitu inapandwa, ni mimi najua ni nini unapanda wapi na wapi. Lakini after the education ile tulipewa, tulifaidika kujua ya kwamba sisi wote tunaweza keti tukubaliane, hii tutapanda hapa, hii tutapanda hapa, na kwa sababu ya ile manufaa inatuletea tukiwa sisi wote kwa mboma.
These dialogues actually provided or always provide evidence on community priorities, because when you put communities together to dialogue with them, then they're able to provide you in terms of these are our commitments, or these are our priorities, and these are our lived realities versus perceived realities. Because then when you sit here at national level, then you perceive that maybe this might be the priorities and the realities. So during this dialogue, then we get to engage and get the lived realities.
People are able to understand, or rather communities are able to understand some of some of the challenges, some of the issues that are related to food, so that they're able to be able to address those inequalities.
Gender inclusivity and rigid gender roles remain some of the biggest challenges in day-to-day activities, with women carrying the bulk of responsibility for household nutrition, yet having limited influence in decision-making spaces.
For so long, domestic work has been overlooked and it has not been recognized as work. Lakini ukiangalia pale nyumbani, hii story ya unpaid care work, it consumes a lot of time, na hii burden inalai sana na wanawake, in the sense that ukienda pale kwa nyumba, mwanamke ana spend 5 hours performing hizi unpaid care work, na inamlimit sana even her going to other duties, inamlimit sana yeye kufanya stories zingine.
Before we fully roll out the program, we do a targeted stakeholder mobilization where we bring the communities on board, both genders. They're able to tell us these are the issues that our communities are facing, and when we discuss these issues, we'll be able to address the structural, the gender-based issues related to the food system.
The National Nutrition Dialogues are now creating an opportunity for women to be heard, to share their experiences, and to push for policies that recognize and support their role in building healthy families and communities.
We are seeing increased recognition of women as farmers. Yes, we are seeing them now, they are being categorized as farmers and serious farmers. They are entrepreneurs. We also have a majority of them being our nutrition champions. So they are not just being perceived as their place being in the kitchen, but they are seeing that we are now seeing them being recognized in terms of having participation in food systems.
On the ground, inclusive decision-making is changing the dynamics of food production. Farmers report that involving women in farm decisions is improving productivity, household nutrition, and economic stability.
We have found that where men let women control the farming, things goes very well. And where we find men are very strict, they don't want their women to do the activities of farming. Even to get to that homestead, you see there's a problem. So the more women we get into this farming and young people, the better for our production.
In Sigona, Kiambu County, Lawrence Ndisho, who left his previous job to farm alongside his wife, observes that including women in planning and decision-making brings more ideas, better results, and a full household food basket.
Mtu akiwa anashirikiana na familia yake, tuseme kama mke wake, ina faida sababu mnabadilishana mawazo upande huu na upande huu. Mkishirikiana, hii season ni hivi, naye Mungu haya ajalie inakuwa hivyo. Sasa kushirikiana ni kuzuri kuliko huyu ako hii na huyu kando kiwezi kufaulu, sababu kunakuwa kama argument. Mke na mume mnasaidiana. Mnasaidia upande moja au upande mwingine.
Women in these communities are now actively involved in establishing kitchen gardens, helping improve production, diversify crops, and ensure enough food for the households.
Sasa tunakaa chini na tunakubaliana, tunafanya kitu tunaita crop rotation. Crop rotation huwa inasaidia sana sana. Mahali ulikuwa umepanda maharagwe, last time unapanda mahindi. Kwa hivyo rotuba ya hiyo praise inakuwa a bit improved. Na pia kuna hii mambo na kusoma mambo na certified seeds. Kitambo ni ile tu unapanda. Lakini tuko na hiyo ujuzi sasa ya kujua kwamba kuna zile unaweza panda na ikupe yield yenye iko juu ukilinganisha na ile ulikuwa unapanda zamani.
These experiences highlight that gender inclusion is not just about equality. It is about better nutrition, stronger livelihood and resilient families.
Men are also taking up this role in terms of how then do we support our women to ensure that there is a support system that can allow them to be able to thrive. We are seeing a growing acceptance of women's leadership in farm organizations and community committees. Before, it was very difficult to see a woman as the chair of a farm organization or of a committee.
We have seen a change. Like unapata ukienda uempower ule mama mboga pale, like food economic growth yetu ina grow kwa sababu this woman is empowered. Tunajua yeye pia anajua enyewe nikifanya hivi na hivi ina bring a certain thing, ina bring change.
The Scaling Up Nutrition Civil Society Alliance notes that the National Nutrition Dialogues are a critical platform to bring together communities, government and partners to address nutrition challenges in a coordinated and inclusive way. By integrating gender perspectives into nutrition advocacy, women, youth and marginalized groups are not only beneficiaries but active participants in shaping food systems, policies, and interventions that directly affect their lives.
For us, practically, we are supporting youth-led agribusinesses and also nutrition enterprises. And we do this through various linkages, but also in terms of capacity building. So also we build skills in value addition, digital agriculture, advocacy, and social behavior change. And lastly, we create safe spaces for young women and men to be able to engage in nutrition dialogues and also in terms of being able to participate in leadership.
Under the Nutrition for Growth and 4G agenda, stakeholders are placing stronger emphasis on gender-responsive nutrition programming, ensuring women and girls are at the center of food security and nutrition interventions.
We've been supporting implementation of the commitments, and this we've been doing at both levels. So we've been doing this at national level, at county level, but also at county level now we've also been supporting the implementation of these commitments down up to the community level. Of critical importance is the support that we're providing in the multi-sectoral coordination.
Partners are supporting women in agribusiness, promoting access to nutritious food, and strengthening their role in household and community decision-making, all aimed at building healthier families and more resilient food systems.
We've been able to influence a number of policies. So for the Nutrition for Growth, we were part and parcel of developing the commitments, the 10 commitments that I had mentioned. And even in the Kenya Nutrition Action Plan, we've been able to advocate for some issues to be in that policy, in that guideline, so that it's able to address the issues of nutrition. And even the new policy that is going to be developed on nutrition and dietetics will be able to make sure that gender issues are incorporated in that policy.
The dialogues also recognize the link between climate change and nutrition security. Erratic rainfall, prolonged drought, and degraded soils threaten crop yields and household food supply. Stakeholders are promoting climate-smart strategies such as kitchen gardens, regenerative agriculture, and drought-resistant crops to ensure communities, especially women and children, continue to access nutritious food even under adverse conditions. As Kenya works towards inclusive and sustainable food systems, the National Nutrition Dialogues remain a cornerstone for advocacy, policy information, and community engagement.
Hizi programs zimekam hapa mtaa, zime-help change a lot of narratives, a lot of prevailing narratives zenye zimekuwa ati one ime to help to recognize that this domestic work is work. and it's work like any other work. Na pia imetuhelp pia kurecognize that it's not a woman's job. Even that woman needs to be economically empowered.
Investments in gender-sensitive programming, climate-smart agriculture, and community-led initiatives are crucial to ensure no one is left behind.
The community needs a lot of help to train the man to let the woman learn the business or the farming is a big challenge. That's one of the biggest challenges. Even men to let their young men, sons, let's say for example, to run to do the farming is also a problem because men believe that land is theirs and whatever comes out of that land, it is theirs. Well, you're not contributing to labor. Even to buy the seed is a problem for men. So the more we let the young people and the women to participate, the better for our agriculture products.
Collaboration between policymakers, nutrition experts, and grassroots stakeholders can drive resilient, equitable, and nutritious food systems where women's leadership is recognized, communities thrive, and national nutrition goals are achieved.
Mi nimesoma lakini kuna wengi sana wenye wananizingira wanja pata hiyo masomo yenye niko nayo. So ningependa ya kwamba vile hata sisi tumepata that opportunity ya kusoma, hata wengine wapate hiyo nafasi ndio waweze kuendeleza mambo na kilimo.
We are so grateful and we continue championing that more women should be empowered. Hii program inatufanya fiti, women are being empowered, na story ya growth economically tutakuwa fiti. In 5 years to come, we as a nation we will be somewhere.
This success story has been brought to you by the Center for Inclusive Climate Change Adaptation for Sustainable Africa as part of an effort to showcase evidence of stakeholders working together to strengthen the intersection between gender, climate change, and nutrition, and to promote inclusive, resilient, and sustainable food systems across communities.